Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Curse of Oak Island team is visited by Nova Scotia's top politician, and the drill finally digs into the money pit. This week on The Curse of Oak Island, the giant oscillator drill finally began turning at the money pit, and the team started making friends in high places after a visit by Nova Scotia's top politician, Premier Tim Houston. After weeks of hearing about preparations for the big dig, drilling finally began on last night's episode. However, we have to wait until the last few minutes of the show before the giant oscillator finally began turning. Unfortunately, we will all have to wait at least another week before anything is revealed. Marty Lagina assembled all the troops at the money pit and gave another one of his trademark emotional speeches. He thanked the guys for all their hard work and reminded them that they were part of something special. The first 10-foot caisson to be driven into the ground was christened the Fellowship 1, or TF1 for short, and each member of the team signed the can, and some added a personal message such as, "To all who were here," and "Digging for answers," and "For my brothers." Once this pageantry had come to an end, the honor of switching on the oscillator drill fell to Marty. The drill began turning just before the end credits started to roll. Those folks who feel a little impatient with the progress so far should bear in mind that the new grab hammer will be able to pull up a whopping 11,000 loaves of earth per scoop. If there is treasure down there, they should get to it very quickly. Nova Scotia leader Tim Houston paid a visit to Oak Island. In the meantime, Billy Gerhardt showed he's not only a wizard with a digger, but he's also a shrewd political networker. He managed to arrange a visit to the island of Nova Scotia's newly elected premier, Tim Houston. The position of premier is equivalent to a state governor in the U.S., so this is a man with a fair bit of clout and definitely someone the guys would like on their side. Marty and Rick saw this as the perfect opportunity to show the premier what they've achieved on the island and what they are hoping to achieve. They explained how Nova Scotia's Department of Communities, Culture and Heritage, CCH, had limited their access to parts of the swamp after finding First Nation pottery. The brothers tried to explain the importance of their work on Oak Island to the premier and stressed their frustration at being hampered by various government agencies. The Lagina brothers seemed reasonably impressed with Houston, who definitely came across as sympathetic to the cause. He kept stressing the need for common sense to prevail and suggested a coming together of people and organizations to discuss a way forward with the current impasse at the swamp. Oak Island team needs friends in high places to move forward. If all goes well, this could be great news for the future, as it's always good to have friends in high places to help smooth out any obstacles that could be encountered along the way. The guys are terrified the CCA will someday try to shut down their work at the money pit, but having Premier Houston as a friend and ally might help prevent that. The morning sun casts a golden hue over Oak Island, painting the serene landscape with an ethereal glow. The island, with its age-old secrets and tales of hidden treasures, seemed to hold its breath in anticipation. Today was no ordinary day for the Lagina brothers and their dedicated team. The relentless pursuit of the legendary money pit was about to take a historic turn, and a visit from Nova Scotia's top politician added an air of official significance to the proceedings. Rick and Marty Lagina stood at the edge of the swamp, their eyes scanning the horizon. The excitement was palpable. They had dedicated years of their lives to this quest, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a shared dream of uncovering the island's mysteries. Today, that dream felt tantalizingly close. The thrum of a helicopter broke the morning silence, announcing the arrival of the esteemed guest. Premier Declan MacLean, Nova Scotia's top politician, had expressed a keen interest in the team's progress. His presence was not just a token of support, but a symbol of the broader historical and cultural significance of the quest. As the helicopter touched down, a cloud of dust rose, momentarily obscuring the view. Rick and Marty, along with their team, moved forward to greet Premier McLean. Clad in a sharp suit, the Premier cut an impressive figure. His eyes twinkled with genuine interest as he shook hands with the Lagina brothers. "Welcome to Oak Island, Premier," Rick said, his voice filled with a mix of pride and excitement. "Thank you, Rick. It's an honor to be here," the Premier replied. "I've been following your journey closely. Today marks a significant chapter, doesn't it?" Marty nodded. "Indeed, Premier. We're about to drill into what we believe is the original money pit. The anticipation is almost unbearable." With formalities exchanged, the group moved toward the drilling site. The massive drilling rig stood like a sentinel, its mechanical arms poised for action. The team had meticulously planned this moment, guided by historical maps, previous discoveries, and the tantalizing clues unearthed over the years. Premier McLean observed the preparations with keen interest. "The history of this island is intertwined with the history of Nova Scotia. Your work here is not just about treasure, it's about uncovering our shared heritage." Rick smiled. "That's precisely why we're here, Premier. The money pit is more than just a legend. It's a link to the past, a puzzle that has fascinated generations." As the drilling commenced, the ground beneath their feet seemed to vibrate with anticipation. The rig's powerful engines roared to life, and the drill bit began its descent into the earth. The team watched with bated breath, each revolution of the drill bringing them closer to the truth. Crate Tester, the team's resident engineer, monitored the drill's progress. His eyes were fixed on the readings, his expression a blend of concentration and hope. "We're making good progress," he announced. "The drill is cutting through the layers smoothly. We should hit something significant soon." Time seemed to stretch as the drill burrowed deeper into the ground. The team members exchanged hopeful glances, their minds racing with possibilities. Would they finally uncover the fabled treasure? Or would they find another clue? Another piece of the puzzle that would propel their quest forward? Premier McLean stood alongside Rick and Marty, sharing in their anticipation. "Regardless of what you find, your dedication and perseverance are commendable. You've brought a renewed sense of adventure to Nova Scotia." Marty's eyes twinkled with determination. "Thank you, Premier. We've faced many challenges, but the support for people like you keeps us going. This island has a story to tell, and we're determined to uncover it." Suddenly, the drill's hum changed, a subtle shift that caught Crate's attention. "We've hit something," he announced, excitement coloring his voice. The team leaned in, their hearts pounding in unison. The drill bit had encountered resistance, a sign that they had reached a significant layer. The rig operators skillfully maneuvered the drill, carefully extracting a core sample. As the sample emerged, the team gathered around, their eyes fixed on the cylindrical section of earth and rock. The Premier watched with bated breath, his curiosity mirroring that of the team. Rick examined the core sample, his fingers tracing the layers of sediment. "This looks promising," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "We might be onto something." The anticipation was electric as the team analyzed the sample. Dr. Ian Spooner, the team's geoscientist, studied it intently. "This layer is consistent with the depths described in historical accounts of the money pit. We could be very close."